What's up, YouTube fam? Back at it again, heading out to the track right now. Just got, well, getting my stuff together anyway. Get my act together. Time to get going though.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Any sauce?
No sauce. I am the sauce.
There you go. Give me a second, okay?
Okay, that's what she said. Coffee, boys. Coffee is the lifeblood of me. Oh, ah. Thank you. Coffee is the lifeblood of me. If you guys have never had the breakfast scramble, if you're on a low carb, low calorie, low sugar diet, highly recommend the scramble bowl from Toxic Hell, because it's pretty frosty actually. They did a pretty good job. Anyway guys, I'm on my way out to Castillo Ranch in Los Alamos, California. If this is your first time tuning into one of my track days practicing with the boys, welcome. Thanks for stopping along. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoy the video. I wish I can say like the whole day is really professional and it's really you know, like what you see at the races, but it's far from it. It's just guys putting in some serious work. It's like the equivalent of going to the gym and just going and working out, you know, for like a lifting competition or something like that. Like this is just the preparation, and it's the preparation for me too. It's the practice, it's the gym for turning wrenches. It really is, because Supercross, working in Supercross, guys, is extremely difficult as far as like the level of being meticulous you have to be. You have to be extremely meticulous. You have to be, I mean, everything has to be torqued exactly right. There's a lot like on the amateur table, even on the personal table, that you probably wouldn't even think of from one riding weekend to the next on your personal bike. But when people are sending, you know, triples that are 75 to like 80 feet long, you don't want spokes to be loose in the back wheel. You don't want even one of the things that took out Tyler Antignap, Adam's brother, why he's out right now, is because he had a hub shatter on him, you know, because some sprocket bolts had come loose, and we don't know if it was from that or if the spokes were loose or spokes were too tight, but the hub just shattered on one of the landings, and it caused him to wreck. Really unfortunate. So like, you know, Addy has me check over the back wheel probably more so than any person that I know of, but with good reason. He saw his brother shatter his pelvis, you know, in his hip socket right in front of him because of, you know, what would be a small issue considered by most. So, but that carries over for everything on the bike. The chains, he breaks chains, so we got to constantly be watching the chain stretch. And then like the torque of the subframe, he breaks subframes like you guys wouldn't even believe. So you got to make sure the subframes are always torqued. You got to make sure that all the controls, bars, things of that such, levers won't move on landing. Usually after you set the bars one time, they really don't come loose, but you have to check them. And then you know, always checking fuel, checking oil, coolant, all that stuff that could, you know, not so much hurt Addie, but could hurt the bike if left neglected. But, you know, your boy's on top of it. So anyways, guys, I am on my way. I'll see you when we get there. I'm not really running late, but a little behind. But no worries. We're all good. What kind of music do you guys use to get jacked up and prepped for the day?
Endangerment. In the shooting, police say a woman believed to be Barahas's girlfriend was shot 3 times. She was taken to a local hospital for treatment and has since been released. Paul Van Meel with Santa Maria PD telling Central Coast News and the information station.
Wow, wow, wow. When I was you, all I get is wild thoughts. I'll be falling for somewhere I've never been.
Tenemos una curiosidad en el baño.
Yo hablo con los muertos. Si han visto la película de Constantine, bueno, eso es lo que yo hago, es hablar con los muertos y eso es lo que me comunican lo que voy a decir.
¿Lo que? ¿Usted puede hablar con los muertos como un... ¿Se llama medium o es otra cosa?
Alright, cut that, because we're at the track. It's a little more overgrown since you guys seen it last time. Oh, leave it a little bit longer and it'll be like trail riding a Supercross track here, and you'll have to like weave through the trees in the garden and stuff like that. Because right now, bro, she's pretty overgrown. Yeah. But they came yesterday at 6 o'clock, Adam and I think Colton. They came and they soaked it, got it all watered down. So, it's gonna be so fun to ride here. Whether this is your jam or not, just looks like a fun track. I've never got to ride it. You have to have a pro license to ride here. But anyway, time to get that CRF 450 out of the truck. Get it prepped up before Adam gets here. Oh, I need more coffee. I need more coffee bad. I need more coffee terrible. Cereal. Bike's ready, all fueled up. Colton Eck is here. Carlin Gardner. Gonna go put in some moto, but they're taking forever. It's literally like an hour and a half since I took my last video. We're waiting for skies to clear up because the track is like still muddy, so we're hoping the sun would come out. But no sun, not yet. So we'll get out there soon. set your whole shot device like a pro. Nope. Nope. You usually get it every time. Take 3. There we go. That's how you do it like a pro, boys. Yeah, I think that's a better indicator of Seattle. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna get? What's that? 109. 109. Well, he's got 4 seconds to shave. Yeah, and he didn't even mess up. Get it? You get the 106?
No, 107.5.
Oh, he had it. Boys, track day is done. It's 2:05 and I'm feeling alive, so I'm gonna go home, get a little bike work done. Think I got some parts that were waiting for me, so I'm excited, guys. I lost my sunglasses. There's no there. Oh, that's gone. Woo, they're hot. Anyways, heading home. I'll catch up with you guys there. That's what I'm doing right now. It's extremely illegal. Woo. All right, YouTube fam, back at the shop, garage, whatever. Just closing out for the day. Wanted to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Seeing what a day in the life is like for old London X here. It's pretty freaking cool. I get to do what I love for a living, and there's nothing greater than that, guys. And I love that I get to bring you along with it. Just came home for a little bit. Got to work on Robus's bike. His 08 YZ450, like eons ago, I did a video about him blowing a head gasket. Turns out he actually did not blow a head gasket. After replacing the head gasket an additional time, we found a crack in the cylinder. I get the shot of this here, but that's a crack. If you'll notice, it goes right into the water jacket here. Now, we did use a couple different cameras to go in there and inspect, but I can't get the shot for you guys, but you could see there's a line in there. So you can see that we sent this in, got it decked because we thought it was just a head gasket, and just didn't see this because I was thinking it's a head gasket. So it is a pretty gnarly crack right there in the water jacket. It's the first time I've ever seen that before. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, we got his bike all finally done. Unfortunately, what ended up happening when we had the crack inside the cylinder there, it hydrolocked and bent the rod. Just enough to, when we pulled off the cylinder head the final time to see what the heck was going on, because he was getting water in his oil. We replaced the water pump seal kit, didn't fix it. Head gasket 2 times, didn't fix it. And I was just like, so I thought it might be the cylinder base gasket, which was, you know, a shot in the dark because there is a little water neck that comes up through the cylinder there in the base. And that's when I had the piston I didn't put at top dead center, and then I saw like that little crack in the cylinder. I was like, that's interesting. And then pulled off the cylinder, and then sure enough, the water was coming through that crack. Bent his rod, unfortunately, like I said. So we ended up doing a full bottom end, new cylinder, piston, timing chain. So this thing runs fantastic now. We just got the rear wheel built today. It came out pretty slick. I dig it compared to the old ones. Those blue spokes are kind of, I don't know, not cool with me. Anyways, we got Robus's bike all done, except we just need to build the front rim tomorrow. And need to get building on a couple other engines on a KX 250F and this YZ 250F. And then the new in the background, where is she? All tucked away nicely for the night. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Love every single one of you. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure and click that notification button if you want to see more and when I launch the videos. Otherwise, good night. I will talk to you guys soon. That's a promise. Peace out.